Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if we speak? Okay. So is there anything I should keep in mind for stream etiquette, since I assume we'll be heard? Okay. Who are y'all hoping to get with this banner?
I'm hoping for now.
Nice. Who's Shenhei?
She is Chongyun's aunt, apparently.
Oh, that one. She's pretty. I hope y'all get Zhao. I wish you well in your constellation endeavors. Woo!
Alrighty, hi everybody. Back again.
Sup, my homies?
I'm with Murray tonight, and Turtle has joined us.
Hello!
And yeah, we are now with patch 2.4. The Lantern
Well,
Rite is...
you are.
Huh?
You are. I'm still downloading.
Yeah. Thank God for fiber optics.
Blue Sunlink. Not sponsored.
Yes, and we have pretty stuff happening now. Alright, do you guys want me to start with my polls while we wait for Murray?
I mean, I'm not streaming, so
Okay, alright.
go for it.
Oh, no worries, Cheshire. Yeah, just if you're here just for moral support, that's totally cool.
Hey, Cheshire.
Alright. I'm gonna set my epitomized path. Okie dokie. So, we are going first tenfold. I got another Sayu. That's a try again. Goose you. Oh, I got a lithic spear. That's surprising because I haven't seen that outside of the weapon banner. I'm not complaining. It's a nice weapon.
I am drinking soda, so I might burp a lot. I apologize.
Okay. Okay, I got Sarah. Alright, let's keep going. What we got? Another. Oh, I got Yunjin.
Yay!
Oh, did Turtle must have left.
Yeah,
Okay,
Turtle has something.
okay. That's fine. Alright. Do you want to watch?
Yes.
Okay, let me stream then. Okay, give me half a sec here. Tweak a thing or two on my PC, and there we go.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh, sorry. You might have to turn down the noise. Another Chongyun. That's a try again. Alright, another 10 volts.
Yeah, if I get any Chongyuns, it's gonna be a try again for me because my Chongyun's actually C6. Ha 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 ha.
Another try again, Ningguang. Let's see here. Here we go.
Was that wasn't gold, was it?
No.
For those wondering why I asked, my phone is actually grayscale right now.
Ah. Well,
Yeah, my phone has this.
I'll let you know if I see gold here.
I'll be able to tell it with. I think I'll be able to tell if it has like the outer rim thing.
Yeah, when it
But
pops. Yeah.
mhm.
Alright, come on, show. There we go.
There we go.
Try again.
Will they win the 50-50?
I don't know, we'll see. I got 2 4-stars. And a
Yep.
constellation. Nailed it.
Yep.
I nailed it, folks.
Ooh.
Shenhei's getting Shenhei's getting the bulk of mine.
I hope that can be said for me. That means I got it out pretty fast.
I got another Yunjin. Alright, and we got one more tenfolds, and then I'll go see what I can pull from the shop.
Is it true we got free primos?
Yeah, we got 600. We always do every patch.
No, I thought we got more than that because of something else.
No, that was only the China servers because they got
Dang it.
censored. Yeah. The new skins that they got.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna check the shop. Alright, and then... Do I want to get a weapon off here, or do I want to get more fates? This is very tempting, you know. You know what? I'm gonna get some more fates. Screw it. Alright. Okay, I got the widths. Or width. I can't talk tonight.
Talking is hard.
And especially when I was pretty much a zombie all day. Literally, I go to my boss, I says, I am here physically. So, it was a rough day. And they're working us to the bone.
Big mood.
Yeah. We're back down to 4 of us again after our college girl leaves, so. That's gonna be a lot of fun here. Another Yunjin. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Alright. And another Yunjin. I got I think that's C4?
I don't know.
Something like that. And I probably got some more stuff I can trade in one at least. Grab all my adventure experience. Alright, so now to grab everybody's. So yeah, increases Lem static wind cycling, charges by 1. He gets another Shunpo, guys. else had constellations? Oh, there we go. C3, so
Not bad.
yeah. Yeah, that ain't bad. It's actually a nice buff there, to be honest. And cooldowns decreased by 18%, which is not bad, to be honest.
Mm. Did I just eat a bunch of Pocky? Yes. Yes, I did. Do I regret it? Not at all.
What kind of Pocky, though? That's the question.
Strawberry.
Okay. Alright. So.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Hurry up.
Let's investigate this further.
Is yours
Sure.
taking forever?
I have 84 minutes left so far.
Oh, good lord. Yada
The
yada.
good news, the good news is though at 8 o'clock it was at 4 hours.
Oh, good
So
lord.
we're getting somewhere.
Good lord.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
look.
stop watching. How do I stop watching the stream?
Hey, look, it's Zhongli babysitting.
Alright.
Alright.
Disconnecting from my Wi-Fi.
Yep, he's got
And
3.
I'm shutting down that phone.
Okay.
The less stuff on the Wi-Fi, the easier it'll be.
Yeah, I get that. Alright. Time to test out Shell's wrecking capacity.
Let's get down to business. I will have order.
I'm going in!
To the ferry. Finally. To the ferry.
Okay, so, yeah, 3 charges.
Nice.
Definitely not complaining there. Yeah, I know, Benny. I don't want to.
Talking about his C6.
Yeah, basically talking back to it. What was that? Oh, what were you saying?
I said I probably will C6 mine.
Now this is interesting. So the Lithic Spear. For every character in the party who hails from Liyue, the character who equips this weapon gains a 7% attack increase and a 3% crit rate increase. This effect stacks up to 4 times. Wow. Her poses are so pretty. And I love that the sound effect is like in the background. So she, poses and then you hear the gong.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But Yeah, for most people, Zhao was my first 5-star. I got him last year during the Lantern Rite event. So I've been waiting a while for this.
You got a cool first 5-star.
Get down to business.
I got one that carried me through the entire game.
Finally, no. Disappear! Useless! Worthless!
Alright.
Solidify!
So...
I think me taking my phone off of the Wi-Fi and turning off my other phone might have just helped this speed up a little bit.
Useless!
Okay. As in, how fast?
To the ferry!
We're down to 78 minutes?
Okay, a bit. Yeah, a bit.
Just a wee bit.
So, what is on the itinerary tonight? Bosses? We were gonna do them last night.
We were gonna do them last night.
Yeah, and then I just was so wiped out, I passed out. You know that when your social battery just depleted.
Yeah.
Coming to be!
I found this funny. Okay, so you have Albedo who's swimming here, and he's treading where he could easily put his feet down on the ground. Then you go to Zhongli, who has all the legs and can walk through the thing no problem. What's up with that? And I also watched Xiao drown in like 3 feet of water. Yes, I have had it happen before. You know, I go running and all of a sudden go, oh, I'm gonna go swimming. Oh shit, stamina. Me every time in Breath of the Wild.
Once, there was a glory.
Alright, I've heard that for the umpteenth time. You know, the cutscene for the Battle Pass?
Mhm.
Yup. Okay, I'm gonna do this off. Okay. I'll have to do that when I log in my PlayStation account. So that's gonna suck. I can't change my payments. So, we were supposed to get a couple new recipes too, so I'm gonna grab mine and see what I can find here. No, not there. I think they were in Leola, so... Oh, and the soccer favorite. I almost forgot about that. So, yes, the tree did get maxed out to 50.
Nice.
So, we got a lot of work to do on yours. Have to do some
Thanks.
treasure hunting. So, there's theories going around that, you know, Ringo, the Gendo, we exchange for fortune slips.
Mhm.
She might be a Fatui spy.
Hmm.
Considering there's a lot of... Well, I'll have to show you it sometime here. It was on Reddit. I had seen them with the theories. Because, yeah, she does seem a little off from the other ones, you know? Great fortune, again!
Lucky duck.
I told you, I have the horseshoe up the butt.
Give it to me sometime.
Do I have to?
Yes. At least give it to me for Zhao and Zhongli. You already have them. You can let me have them now.
But Mom said it was my turn with the horseshoe.
Haven't had a turn yet. You never let me have a turn. Zhongli said it was my turn with the horseshoe.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that child speaking?
No. That's betrayal speaking. Give me the horseshoe and no one gets hurt.
And here I am with the cat with the knife to the face, you know, the knife.
Yeah. Exactly. Why are you so...
What was that?
I just want this to download. I can't move to the living room where it's closer to the router because my brother's asleep in the living room.
Oh, I got another 5-star on the standard. I got a merge for Klee's book. I'm okay with this.
The horseshoe. Hand it over.
Isn't it ironic how we talked about the horseshoe and I just threw a couple wishes in and all of a sudden, hey, a 5-star weapon. Oh, good grief. My sides are gonna be hurting by the time the stream is over, I tell you. Okay.
I'm having so much brain rot right now. On so many different things, and it's terrible.
Like, what kind of brain rot are we talking about? Like, you know, the fluffy stuff? Or are we talking about...
Encanto.
Ah!
Encanto brain rot, Food Fantasy brain rot, Fire Emblem brain rot, Genshin brain rot.
Oh, yeah, Genshin Hell, Fire Emblem Hell, Zelda Hell. Yep.
Just bounce all around.
Yep.
Waiting for your friends to watch the movie so you can scream about the movie to them.
I have to admit, I liked the music. That was good. The story was way better than you know, like Frozen, like the first one, it was just kind of,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Frozen 2 was way better.
But where
yeah,
are
I
those who
agree there. The
share
story was
memory?
a lot more polished. Because the thing that threw me for a loop was the Hans thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Yeah, it was just the overall story was kind of muddled, to be honest.
Where do you want to go
And
next?
then,
If you'd like
but-
to see Liyue's tourist spots,
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Frozen
I
was
have a
just
few
overhyped.
references.
And then for me, Encanto became my like favorite Disney movie.
See, I wouldn't say it's like, you know, I would say it's like in my top list. But seriously, it's gonna be tough to beat Kronk.
I actually don't think I had a favorite Disney movie. The closest was probably going to be The Great Mouse Detective.
See, the one that I had when I was a kid was Hercules. I was like first or second grade when Hercules came out.
Hercules.
I think it was first grade, I had a Mulan costume too for Halloween.
I did have a Mulan cake one year for my birthday.
And then when Hercules came out, my mom actually got me the Megan, it's like a Barbie doll. So
Mhm.
I still got it somewhere. I have my Barbie dolls put away because that's the thing is my aunts would give me Barbie dolls, but I was more interested in playing with Hot Wheels and Legos.
See,
I had immense
Osmanthus
pleasure
wine
from
tastes the
taking Hot
same
Wheels,
as
put
I
it on the tracks,
remember.
and shoot him down the stairs.
But where are those who share the memory?
um, for me, I think I kind of did a complete 180 with my interests
Mhm.
because I grew up absolutely loving Barbies. I loved like I was the girly girl.
Mhm.
Favorite color was pink. I loved all that stuff. I cried whenever like my hair was like if I was my hair was super long when I was a little girl,
Mhm.
and I would cry
Mhm.
whenever my mom and dad forced me to get a haircut because I was like, I want to get it.
Well, so
I
it wasn't. I had long hair. Like my hair used to go down to like my butt, and I used to sit on it when I was in elementary school.
mhm.
And then I just got tired of it because my hair is so heavy and hot, and especially in the summer, you had to tie it up all the time, and I still have to tie it up all the time. And
But the
I prefer, keeping it short, like Bob now.
and then one day I was going through my stuff, and when I was a kid I went to McDonald's all the time with my family.
Mhm.
And you remember when Pokemon, like McDonald's had those Pokemon cards?
Yep. Couple of times.
I
What? Marie?
um
Oh. Oh.
well, I found a couple of
Oh, you kind of cut off there for a second, so
no, I've been actually cutting myself off.
okay.
I'm I, it's been one of those days.
I get it. I get
Um
it.
so I went downstairs to my mom and dad in the living room. I was like, "Hey mom, dad,
Mm.
can I be a Pokemon fan?" And they're like, "Uh, yeah? Why
Yeah.
did you need to ask?" And I was like, "Cause." And then like after that, I don't remember if that I think that came first, and I started playing Pokemon. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
Um, and then at one point, my hair was about mid like to my almost to my butt, but not quite there.
Mm.
And my parents were like, "Okay, you can decide how you want your hair cut."
Mm.
And just something in me said, "Cut it all off. Cut it
I,
all off."
I get it. I get it.
And I just went and was like, "Okay, yeah, just cut it all off. I want it all off. I want it all gone." And like I want my bangs. I want to have
Mm.
like some hair, but I don't want it touching my shoulders at all. And they're like, "Okay." So I go and my sister sees me for the first time and her jaw falls open. She's like, "Oh my God, what happened to my sister?"
So usually what I do when I go get my hair cut is I'll get a bob and then I'll have a wedge in the back. So it'll be
Mm,
layered because my hair gets really hot. It's I got a lot of hair and it's very fine, which is fine for this time of year up here where I live, but middle of summer it's hot as hell and it's been far and few between when I have my hair down, so
yeah. Um, when
mm?
and now like I'm looking back and I'm thinking I literally went a completely I
Mhm.
stopped being interested in Barbies around that time. I went more towards Beyblades, Pokemon, all that jazz, and I'm just like,
See,
meh.
See, I always was like that. I was just I wanted to play the boys' toys. And my aunts kept getting me like, the Barbies and my aunt so on my mom's side, I'm the only granddaughter. So my
Hmm.
aunts would go and kidnap me when they were in town and try to go clothes shopping with me and they'd go pick the most frilly thing and I'm like, "No, I don't want that." I refuse to wear anything like bright orange, yellow color, green.
Hmm.
But I actually like green now and
Orange is my favorite color.
I hated wearing black jeans back when I was a kid. Now that I have to work and wear black pants, it's like whatever. I had to get used to it with band. But God, yeah, it was just
Um, it got to a point like when I got in when I got to like high school,
mhm.
basically I would wear sweatpants and sweatshirts,
Oh yeah.
and that was my comfort. I would wear hoodies, I'd wear sweatpants, I would be like baggy clothes all the way. Nothing too revealing, nothing like that, because that didn't feel comfortable to me. My sister said I dressed like a grandma.
See, what I used to do was I would have my old jeans, and instead of, just throwing the jeans away, I would either, I'd rip open the knees and just wear them that way, or I would just hack them off and wear them as shorts. And it drove my grandmother nuts. So she would drag me clothes shopping, and I had tons and tons of clothes because of her. And this is the grandmother that's still around, mind you, the one that I've told you has hoarding issues.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I used to wear baggy clothes when I was in high school because the Crohn's got pretty bad, and I didn't want to tell people, and I just wanted to, hide as much as I could. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I get it.
You just I just found a funny thing on my um freaking just found something hilarious on my Facebook page.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Um I it's a thing involving Encanto. Sorry.
Oh,
Encanto brain rot. It
it's fine.
you know how
Geek away.
Dolores has the super hearing?
Yep, yep.
Okay, first we better make sure, does any of your chat not want Encanto spoilers?
I don't have anybody, so.
Okay. So, Dolores is there eating dinner, and there's, how Bruno does his little telenovelas?
Oh, God. God.
But Maria, I love you. But Diego, how can we be together when you're my cousin? He was her cousin!
And you get that.
Dolores just saying that randomly at the dinner table.
Oh, God. And then you get the I kill you in Spanish.
Yep.
Um, I don't know if you've watched this, but it was older Sci-Fi Channel original series called Warehouse 13.
My family did.
I really liked it. There was one of my favorite episodes was actually when they got sucked into a telenovela, and insanity follows. Yes.
um, I'm sending I'm sending you a meme.
Okay. Excuse you.
Sorry,
You're good. You're good. So,
I'm drinking a lot of soda.
I, I've been living on caffeine all day, so mood. So our Pepsi vendor had let me know because he knows I like to try out the new holiday flavors of Mountain Dew. So yesterday we
Mhm.
got the new Spark in, and it's raspberry lemonade flavor. Um, I don't know if you've had. I'd say it's kind of like the Jones blue raspberry lemonade, but it's pretty close to that. And I like it. Nice and sour. Definitely quenches the thirst though. Only like 55 milligrams of caffeine per 12-ounce can, but I'm wired.
Where is the power button on this thing? 53 minutes.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Alright.
Oh, did you see that the new Heroes banner was revealed?
I seen it, but haven't had a chance to play it yet, so I'm gonna.
They went for my heart, man.
I heard Joshua.
Yes.
Is he badass?
He got an ascended form, which means that it's not just locked to Fire Emblem OC Heroes OCs.
Yeah, nice. But I'm surprised,
And
Joshua of all people.
I'm so happy.
Okay, let me pull it up on my phone real quick and I'll look at it here.
I love I love the theme of this banner. It's a bunch of thieves. And you know me with thieves. You know me with thieves. They
Yeah.
steal my heart, fully intended.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Persona 5, anybody?
Funny though, Persona 5 is not my favorite Persona game.
Mm.
Neither is 4.
And my baby cousin wanted me to try out Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, I
So,
almost got that game today.
so um who's you?
This entire stream is just gonna be you saying "excuse you."
As I said, I'm gonna have splits. I'm gonna have side splits by the time I'm done. All right, let's see.
Hmm?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Let's see
remember.
here.
But where are those who share the memory?
Yes,
Nope.
Shangri. He's going off again on a tangent. Okay, Grandpa.
Look, Grandpa, we're all having problems today.
Yep. Oh wow,
You can.
that is I mean, his outfit's pretty cool.
I need to
Boats are
get
made
Xiao
for
now so I can
transferring
spend my next
commodities back
paycheck
and
on that
forth,
banner.
and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I'll have more money come. Well, no, I won't have a paycheck this Friday because I didn't work all
No.
week.
Um,
So that'll
no,
probably be next Friday if I'm lucky.
I, um, Joshua. I'm sparking for Joshua, man. You have no idea.
You know
I am
that
a
honestly,
filthy Fey Pass user, and I will
What
accept
should I
that
try this
fate.
time?
I have Fay Pass too. I get it.
I will do the thing faster than anyone can stop me. Where did the plug go? Plug! Ah, no!
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Oh, the misery.
Isn't it funny how I just, put a quarter in you? It's been one of those nights where, everything is just funny.
Everything is just a reference.
Exactly.
Everything is a reference and a joke to be made.
Nothing's coincidence.
Let's go to the arcade. I just
Oh,
wanted to
oh,
rhyme.
go drop me over at the coin dozer. I'll show you.
I'm
I win big at the coin dozer, I tell you.
just trying to find my freaking plug, man. New
Yeah.
Year's resolution: don't lose shit. Fails within 5 minutes. There it is.
That's why I don't bother with New Year's resolutions. Then, I don't disappoint myself.
Yeah. Ugh,
It,
I probably should do that. Ugh, cold.
Because I never could commit to something like that or remember to commit to that all year.
See, that's one reason why I have a hard time during Lent.
Mm. You guys Catholic?
Because I'm Reformed Episcopal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's kind of like Catholic,
Oh,
but also not at the same time.
I get it. I
Like I went
I'm
to
I went
good.
Wisconsin Synod Lutheran, so
I went to Catholic church one time, embarrassed the crap out of myself, and never went back.
ah. See, when where I went to school, you were Catholic or you were Lutheran. You had many flavors of Lutheranism. The Lutherans
Mm.
would always make fun of the Catholics at lunchtime because we would go and bring hamburger helper, bacon on Fish Friday, and we would have microwave bacon, leave the microwave open, let the bacon scent whiff through the air.
Oh my god, you're mean. Wow.
Yep. Yep, that's what we did.
I'm
Especially
not
like
even Catholic, and I'm like, wow. You're so mean.
oh, but I know they got over it real fast because it was the same thing every year.
Oh, I leveled up in one of my idle games.
Oh, nice. I
I officially have 3 different idle games, and I'm so glad that they are idle games because I can get stuff without actually having to play the game.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's...
I should probably.
okay, hang on. I think my mic went out. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
I did order a new controller, so I shouldn't have these mic issues like I have been in the controller issues.
spots. I have
Watch,
a
you're
few
gonna go and it's gonna be
references.
the cord.
No, it's been the my right stick has been kind of funky, so
Oh.
all of a sudden we'd be fighting and all of a sudden out of nowhere my right joystick starts spinning and I'm going, okay, I'm starting to get motion sick here. I'm trying to fight and I'm spinning. I'm
It's
spinning.
like, hey guys.
Hey, I'm gonna start blowing chow if this doesn't stop. Which I don't have motion sickness. It's just like, okay, I don't like this. So while I wait for you to download, I'm gonna start the interlude chapter. So this one takes place before you go off to Inazuma. This is the first time Mihoyo's done this, so we'll see how this goes. If they have something that goes, oh, well, come back. We haven't seen you for a while. Or, something else. It's kind of be silly if they didn't. Here we go.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti
Dang.
sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
Ningguang
I take
knows
the
her stuff.
saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information
Hello?
from Lady Ningguang
Yep, I'm
is
still here. I'm
priceless.
just listening.
Whoever gets to it first
I just got it in my
takes the
headphones instead of on my
market.
speakers like I usually do.
What a
Just so
coincidence.
I don't spoil this for you.
I won't divulge too much, but
Okay.
I heard some
Yeah.
rumors about some Plostrite
Yeah,
just
just
the
don't
other
watch
day.
the stream right now.
So excuse me all, but
I'm not.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
some business to do.
I mean, it shouldn't be too big of spoilers. It's just Ningguang rebuilding the Jade Chamber.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
Did you
I'm
hear that?
gonna
They
take
said
a quick
they had some
break
useful
here.
Information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick, so I'll see you in a little bit, Marie.
Okay.
Alright.
This wine tastes the same as I remember.
Welcome back.
And Zhongli's going
But
at it
where
again.
are those who share the memory?
I kind of wonder how many people look at him going, "Are you okay, old man?" If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
So, honestly, the demo really helped with Shenhe.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more
33 minutes
excuses!
left.
Woohoo!
I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business, I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Good lord.
You can't do that.
What?
Shenhe's a little excessive.
Liyue Harbor. There are
So-
laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
You know how Shenhe was, in her demo, she had like a homicidal tendencies? Yeah, yeah, this is like Deadpool kind of homicidal tendencies.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here.
I'm actually kind of curious to see if the skins were thrown into this. Because, no, nothing here. So apparently, the Chinese servers had some sort of makeover when the patch hit,
Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though?
yeah, big yikes.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a
I'll
lunch
show
order.
you pictures here.
Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
Holy, okay.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down
So
on
did we
these
get
and
the
barely
outfits
touch the
too or
restaurant
no?
food?
Nothing yet. We're supposed to be getting them, but I think they just had a rush job with putting them in before the patch update, so we're probably gonna get them
Because
fairly
I'm not
soon,
sure whether
I
I will
guess.
remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
How long is this going to take?
How are you doing right now?
I'm at 26 minutes.
You know, Shenhe's starting to grow on me though, to be honest. You'll see when you start the story chapter.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great!
I can't stay up too much longer though. I go to work at night. I
am
clock
not
in
sure
at
whether
9:30
or to what
tomorrow.
extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective.
At least you don't
We
have to be
simply
up
need
at 5 in the morning.
dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then we alone
I'm
shall
not
become
looking
the
forward to
victors.
Sunday.
That is
So I told my boss this is.
long shot.
Dad
Really?
didn't tell me he
But
was
I
gonna
hear that
start at
competition
8
is in
o'clock in the
essence
morning.
about conflict and
So I'm gonna
one-upmanship.
sit from 8 till 2 o'clock
We want to
in the
win
break
this
room.
competition fair and square, okay?
And she's got me till 7 o'clock, and so somebody's gonna have to come get me later.
Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Oh!
So, it's
Oh,
you.
hello!
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Okay.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Oh. Okay, so we'll get to see that one.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Make sure to keep up.
Ready when you are. Sounds good to me.
There we go. Now we got the zoomies.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Yep, I figured.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day,
It all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final
So,
transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
This week I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Friday, so. And then I've got a full shift on Saturday.
I will more than likely be
Honestly,
working
I
both
would
of those
recommend
days.
that you don't bother
Okay.
bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated,
20 minutes
and it's
left.
just not worth
Hang on
it.
one sec here. I'll be
Okay.
right back here. Okay, I'm back. Just mom having a brain fart and had to ask me where the heck something was. You know, the usual shenanigans.
But without any sunset vermilionite.
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Okay, this is interesting. So last year we had Skybracer, who was a former Adeptus, and now we got
friend of mine.
Sea Gazer.
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, this one, okay. Okay.
around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Ooh, spoopy.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Shinha was doing some dispelling some Adepti arts.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
I'll scout ahead. I won't hold you back. Much.
Stay close and you will live.
Need to end a few enemies?
Let's investigate this
Yeah,
further.
I just want to do my 10 pulls and go to bed. I'm so sorry to whatever viewers you have, but I am that one TikTok meme. How long is this going to take?
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Oblivion has just started something with me.
I believe
in this other server. Basically, they said Ascended Joshua is giving folks an idea that Ascended maybe the Ascended characters might be princes and princesses who aren't main characters. So basically, in line, this is like Legendary Joshua. And I was just like, ooh, Takumi, or Lewin, or Sakura, or Shiro. All my favorite characters who are royalty could get ascended.
And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
Alright, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so this chapter basically functions as Shenha's story, character story, so it's interesting.
Oh, that was a good one.
Obey.
Literally, you need to go into Page Journal and look at my rambling.
Alright. Okay, so I cleared that one out. Okay, where the heck? Oh, okay.
Stabilize.
Okay. So we have to do this new domain. It's interesting. I wouldn't say bad, it's just different. Okay. Oh, that's interesting too.
Bring it on.
Stabilize.
Oh, this is cool.
I have exactly, well, I had exactly 1 gigabyte left, but then it went up 0.02.
Okay.
Stabilize.
Okay.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Manifest! Take your true form! Do your master's bidding! Take your true form! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
This is gonna hurt.
There is no escape.
Come into be. Feel this ancient power.
Okay, that was easy.
What?
So, yeah, you break the mechanism, and you fall down through the cloud barrier.
Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Now you shall perish.
My will embodied!
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down. Bring it on.
Quake! Order guide you.
7 minutes left.
Ooh. Okay, Rune Guard, turn on.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Alright, let's see here.
incarnate!
Solidify!
Burst forth! Moment of birth! You can run, but you can't hide!
Illusion shattered! Obey! Inazuma shines eternal! My will embodied!
No time to lose.
This is order.
Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Witness my great undertaking!
Shine down! Ha! Transfiguration! My will embodied!
Come into being!
Solidify!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
It's so close and yet so far.
Yeah.
Unleash!
Okay. It's not too bad for a dungeon. Okay. I mean,
Don't do the second.
They definitely amped up the Liyue dungeons, so it's actually kind of cool.
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Come on, hurry up. Countdown's giving me anxiety.
Oh, I hate countdowns.
75 seconds left.
Woohoo.
Why did... Ah!
Go, go, go!
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Shenhe's just going, yeah, Cloud Retainer's really chatty. She's like the old granny that has something to tell.
Finally done
Hold
updating.
on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no
I'm
way
gonna be
we'll
late
able
to the
get
party,
it
but
back to
who
the
cares?
site, right?
Wow!
We'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Right, it has to
Don't
download
worry.
the resources.
I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything. But if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
I am not gonna bother with the freaking building the anticipation. I'm just gonna roll and go to bed.
Okay.
Is it now?
Were you close to your pity?
Well then, thank
No.
you. I'll go on ahead.
I
with
think
the
I have
Plaustrite.
at least
Let's meet at the
6. I
building
have
site
at least
later.
10 6 10 pulls.
Okay, okay. It's a start.
How is Shenhe able to
And if I
carry
get
the
any
huge rock all
Chongyun,
by
that means I
herself?
get
Adepti super strength much?
another try.
We can't slow down yet. Let's go.
Because he's already at C6.
Well, and if you get Ningguang, it's all the better too.
I don't think my Ningguang is C6 though.
Nah, not yet, but still, she does pretty good, all things considering. Alright, I'm gonna obliterate this mage here.
Stabilize! I will have order!
There is no escape.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. You're mine.
Alright, it's loading the game now.
Alright. Yeah, that took like all of a few seconds here just to obliterate this mage.
Alright. Starting up.
Go, go, go. Okay, where do we need to go? Okay, just outside the Jade Chamber. Oh, wow. Quite literally just outside the Jade Chamber. Or the, Golden House, I should say. Ugh. Oh, they got all the decking up here too. Wow.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may
I love
reap
that
a
they
more
have hard.
bountiful
They got hard
salary.
hats. They have actual hard hats in Liua. Because safety first.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations. This item is approved
I
for
have
submission.
63 pulls.
Okay.
Alright, here
I'm
we
going to
go.
award you
First
full
10
marks
pull.
for the Sunset
Okay.
Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
Alright.
I get a got my first Yunjin.
Okay.
I got weapons.
Okay.
My name isn't important.
Got a
I'm not even
Changyin,
here to
which is
compete.
a try again.
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
I got gold.
You got gold?
I got gold.
Ah, so you're
Come on,
the ones
Xiao.
behind
Go
this.
home.
No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Damn it.
You lost the 50-50?
It was D-Luke.
Well, I mean, still, D-Luke Constellation is good.
Yeah, and I got a few more try agains.
Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place
Okay.
to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Got enough to do
please
another
excuse me.
another couple
As you can see,
another
there's
10
still
pull
a
and
lot of work to do on the building site.
I got Zhao.
Nice. Yes.
I just got another. I got another gold.
Yay.
Really?
In
I
other
got
words,
Zhao.
in other words, you, yeah.
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't
So you're
help
gonna
but
try for Shenhe, or are you gonna pass on her?
I'll just do a couple in Shinha. I don't have enough to do some more 10 pulls, but
Yeah, you just throw it, you know, just build up a pity again.
I've had similar compliments before.
If you get her, you get her. If you don't, not a big deal.
They call me an adeptus.
Okay,
Treat me
and
with
now
great
I'm doing
deference and
5
respect, as
bulls
if
on
I'm
the
set
standard
apart from
banner.
the common folk.
Yeah,
Because why not?
that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive,
Oh, I
too.
got another Rosaria.
Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Yes, D-Luke, you are now C2.
That there are some
Fed him
makeshift
some
hotels
candy.
we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a
Or,
rest.
D-Luke.
or is it an ornament you put on him? For constellation. Kind of, you know, important question.
When D-Luke
No
takes
need.
damage, his attack increases by
simply need to
10%
find
and his
myself a
attack speed
secluded
increases
place in
for
the
5 by
wilderness to
5%.
sit and meditate in
That's
silence.
not bad.
He hits harder and faster, you know, as countermeasure.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a
And despite all those, I only got I only got 2 Yunjins.
If you insist.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Oh, you can go to bed successful.
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. They get all the scaffolding up. Oh, okay. She fixed up some of these ones here. That makes more sense.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Okay.
Great!
Alright.
One of your rooms
I
is
am
still
going to
being
bed.
cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the
Alrighty.
hour.
I'm
The
gonna
other room
keep
is
streaming
just at
this,
the door
and
on the
then
left.
when I finish up, at least when I find a good spot, I'll call the night myself, so.
Okay.
Alright, well, see you later, Marie.
Later.
Yep.
Good night, guys. Y'all enjoy the stream.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Marie.
See you tomorrow.
Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Hyman's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Hyman couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
You know, that reminds me of, like, the Renfest with the turkey legs. I wonder if she's thinking of that.
Let's buy one for Shenhe, too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
We're gonna go say hi to... the one that shows up every time there's an important event in Liyue.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Interesting.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Paimon neither! This is a real surprise!
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
I think she means excessive.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
It seems like this is an ongoing thing with the Adepti and, like, Zhongli. Just adopting strays, basically.
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a fast conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest. A human raised by the Adepti is precisely what Liyue needs right now. It is also what the Adepti wish to give to Liyue.
Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Alright, we're gonna fast forward.
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
I do like her personality.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Okay.
And another thing, we bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Let's see here. Oh, this is fun.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beidou! And hey, person Bywin doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Okay, makes sense. Yep. Okay, let's see.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beidou, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhua. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew.
Yeah, fitting. Fitting.
Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow! So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now!
Okay, Paimon.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think? Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The Plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all three of us managed to get our hands on it. The two remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other two can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Okay, she's also got like one of Zhongli's emblems besides the vision he must have given her or something.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Okay. Let's see here. Maybe I can go up. Let's see what I can do. Okie dokie. Let's see. Alright, let's go up.
Gather!
Okay, this is kind of cool, all things considering.
Come into being!
Nope, not where I want it.
The Jade Chamber belongs in the sky amongst the clouds.
Okay. Nothing noteworthy there. Huh. Still, I'm laughing. There's hard helmets, hard hats, every one of them. Protect those noggins, people. And yeah, Zelda Sun's going, yeah, you probably should check the nooks and crannies, because you never know, there might be a chest hiding in here. I satisfied my curiosity here. Still kind of fun. Kind of cool. Get to see it. Alright. So, we need to go. What is sore? I'll just fly right over to the blacksmith over here.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice,
where are
start
you?
by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay. Oh. Okie doke. Let's see here.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks, and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti. The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl becoming a hero. Cool! A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite! The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place! But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward. No! Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Oh, okay. Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Okay, Miner's Zhongli, time to work at it. Hey, look, it's Zhongli graffiti.
Burst forth! Everyone on me! Let's roll!
Take care, everybody. Already left. Okay, let's see here.
Stabilize!
Gather!
More Zhongli graffiti. Good grief. Hey, look.
This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhong said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Alright, let's see what I can find. I see a shiny.
Huh. What's this? So... Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Alright, let's see if we can find another clue here. Definitely take the Corlapis though. Really don't need more radishes, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I should say. Too many radishes, not enough time. Ah, here we are.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation, But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjun.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Can we get a tinier circle on the map there? I don't know if they can manage that. I think I need a microscope there.
This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Sabrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news!
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts, so I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
Yeah,
We
Paimon.
can't let someone else beat us to it!
money grubbing pixie. Alright, let's see here. Or fast forwarding.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Clayman's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Nice. More of this tomorrow. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Okay.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you.
Of course, Beto.
So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Oh, this is actually kind of nice. Okay, so quite a few of these I can make still. Okay.
Anfang's Ironmongers, here to serve. New at the Wanmin restaurant. A toast to our success.
Yeah, this is, oh, this is cool. This is like really cool. Be able to go up and check out the Jade Chamber before it floats off again. I think that'd be fun. Let's just fall in the lake again. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just goofing off, guys, so don't worry. I'm just checking things out while I can. Kinda what I like doing. how to get up there. I think I'm gonna need some animal power.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Yeah, Venti, we know.
Want me to come along?
Let's see. It'd help if I...
Let's play!
Oh, nice. Are we able to go inside, though? That's the question. Nope, not yet. Huh. But it's ready to go. That's kind of cool. Alright, where do I gotta go? Oh, her again. Secretary lady.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Okay.
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the Plustrite yet!
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Of course.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah, it's been about a year for me since went up to the Jade Chamber. Woohoo!
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
Nice.
Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Okie doke.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Very nice.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. capital, connections, sensitivity
Oh,
to the
good
trends,
grief.
and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay.
Okay.
I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest.
Oh, God.
Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Okay. Well, let's see.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Nice. Uh-oh. Great. Last fight. Stupidest style. Again? We're gonna go and crash the party again with them?
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Oh, God.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adept
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Nice. Xiangli would be proud. Okay, so this is what we're fighting for antidote, I thought.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Boy, that boat can go.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
No!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Oh, we're getting Elsa moments. Yep. This is cool. Okay, so how are we dealing with this? That's my question.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Oh, it's gonna be another one of those. They're gonna be like,
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Obey! Take your true form!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
so now that we dealt with the husband in the first story, we have to deal with the...
Time to go. Into the wind.
Solidify! Solidify!
Gather guide you.
Okay. Okay, I get where this is going.
Gather!
Live! Time to go. One with nature.
Manifest! Take your true form!
Moments of birth.
Gather!
Okay, so let's see here. Where are you going next?
Take your true form!
Stabilize!
Unleash!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. That hurts!
Stabilize!
Obey! Cryo incarnate!
Okay, this is gonna be lengthy.
Stabilize!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
I will have order.
Dang it. I missed.
Coming to be.
Solidify.
Unleash! Manifest!
Yeah, this is what I mean by my... This control stick's a little iffy. Okay, where are you going?
Live! Witness my great undertaking.
Okay. What next?
Stabilize!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Gather!
Okay, where are you?
Take your true form! My will embodied!
Gather!
Brace yourselves. You think you can get away?
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
burst forth.
Ah, cool.
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her.
So we have to deal with the wifey after we smack down the husband. Okay.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
These two picking each other's brains.
You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be
She's gonna start doing the Ganyu stuff.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Oh, God. Cloud retainer.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Oh boy.
Gather!
I know, I was looking at this going, yep, I need this.
Live! One with nature.
Solidify! Solidify!
Okay, there's some more things there.
Gather!
Since I'm in the vicinity, I'm gonna harvest it all. I don't have to deal with that silly, fish hatchling that sits here. Huh. That's new.
Gather!
Come into being! The wind knows it.
Stabilize! Stabilize!
Bam!
Stabilize!
And yeah, even though I already got child up to 90, I'm gonna collect this stuff because you never know.
Attaboy!
And I'm gonna go collect that vein. Since I may as well while I'm in the area.
Gather!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Let's see here. I'm actually gonna go and do this real quick. Okay, good job, Zhongli. Sit on the bucket. do... Oh, I know what I gotta do.
Burst forth!
Okay. Cool. That same thing works. Like when a plan comes together.
Wow! Everyone's already seated!
Oh, this will be fun.
It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
Shangli, where
All
are
of you
you?
here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Oh, this is cool. Wow.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。知道为敌人不是，自有知音何情思？功名烈烈见了心，只知无愁。 彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
That was
What
nice.
did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you.
Great.
Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right? We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. This
Oh
feels
dear.
all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Yep.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Oh. Alright. Oh, cool. I got some mats for her.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you. I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of the new Jade Chamber. I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
Lantern right? Nudge, nudge. Alright, let's see here. That's kind of cool, though.
I need a more physically demanding job.
And we're back inside. Okay.
Looks stunning today.
Just checking to see if I even had all these put together. I did miss one. Alright, let's see here. Oh, well. Still better than nothing there. Alright. never make it easy for anybody. Okie dokie, let's take a look. So, yeah, I'll be getting my Nasta Kim here probably tomorrow when I get a chance to update my PlayStation, but I am going to finish up for the night here, and I'll see when I'm able to stream next. It might be, I get Friday off, so we might see how things are if I got nothing planned, so. Yeah, just kind of stay tuned with my Twitter.
Osmanthus
I'll post
wine
if
tastes the
anything.
same as I
Yes.
remember.
Yes, Shangli.
But where are those
Yes,
who
okay.
share the memory?
But, anyways, yeah, I will let you guys go for the night. And I hope you guys have good rest of your evening and sleep well if you're heading to bed. So, talk to you all later. Bye!